Hi everyone. I've had a few requests to update the tutorial on the how to do the community area network newsletters using the blog. So I've put together another quick two-part tutorial on how to do the newsletter. And the first thing I'll do is I will send everyone a link or an email containing the new template that you can then customize and adapt to your own community area. And what you'll get is something that looks like this. Hang on a minute, let me just open it. Right, this is the new network newsletter template. Okay, and you can see that it's slightly different from the earlier versions. I've listened to what you've told me about it. You wanted editable areas within the newsletter so you can add your own content if you need to. And you also said that it would be a good idea to have a couple of feature items to grab a bit of attention. So that's what I've added. So you can see in this template that I've done for Mariana that we now have a section in the newsletter which you can highlight headline items. It can be one item, could be two, could be more. You can add your own content in there, so that's an editable box. You can put your own stuff in there, or just copy items from the blog directly into there, and I'll show you how to do that in the second part of this tutorial. So that's the basic template. Now the first thing you're going to have to do when you receive my email is edit this template so that it's branded with your community area. Okay, and the first thing you need to do is to check that there's only 3 hardwired links in this template that you need to change to match your own area. And the first is this one at the top, which you'll see here, which is the click to view in your own browser. Now some email clients use plain text, and if you send this template to them, they will not see it displaying in this way. It will be a real mess, so they might prefer to view your newsletter online, and this link takes them to your blog where they can read all the news. So to change that so that it's pointing at your blog, hover over that highlighted link there and right click. That will open this set of options. Select edit hyperlink. Okay, and then you'll see here the address bar is currently pointing to the Salisbury Our Community Matters website. Okay, let's just change that. You can either paste your own website address in there, or you can just change it so that it's pointing at your site. Okay, once you've done that, just click OK. Now if you hover over that link, you'll see it's pointing to your blog. You could test that, make sure you've got it right, click that link, and it should take you to your blog site. So that's the first one hardwired into your template. Second thing to do is to make sure your name is here. So highlight the name that I've included, which is Mariana's, and right click. Again, you want to edit that hyperlink, because what that hyperlink does is if people click that link, they'll be able to send you an email directly from this newsletter. Okay, so we edit the hyperlink. You'll see this is a slightly different form. You want to change it so that the name is yours. So I'm doing Amesbury now, so we'll change that to Karen Lineker. And we need to edit the email address. You'll see it's currently pointing to Mariana, so we highlight that and change it to Karen Lineker. And you'll see in the subject title it says Salisbury Our Community Matters. Change that to yours. You've now changed all that so that it's personalized to you. Okay, it's now got it will display your name. If they click it, it will send an email to you, and the subject line in that email will be Inquiry Amesbury Our Community Matters. So OK that. You now have your name inserted. You need to change your title, and that's 2 of the hardwired links now changed. Okay, the final thing to change is this unsubscribe link at the bottom of your email. People will click on that if they want to be unsubscribed from your mailings, and we have to include that. So again, hover over the link, right click and edit hyperlink. All you have to change on this one is the name. So here I've got Jackie, so I'll change that to Karen again. Okay, you're getting the hang of it now, so just change that to you and then click OK. So that's all of the hardwired links now changed in your newsletter. The next thing to change is the image, the banner image. Okay, that's Salisbury's banner image. You want your own banner image on there, and you can choose the one you want to use. So just highlight that banner and delete it. Now we need to actually include your own banner headline in there. So go to your community website. Let's just go to the Amesbury site. Okay, and now you can choose one of the images from your blog site. That's a pretty one. That's a nice one. I want the one with Stonehenge on, really, if I can. That's the one I want. Okay, so you'll select. All you need to do is right click on the banner image. Okay, right click and say copy image. Just select copy image. You've done that. Return to your template. Right click in the box and paste in that image. Now it'll paste the image in much bigger than you need it. Okay, so we need to make it smaller to fit our template. All you have to do is to double click on the image. Okay, this brings up the picture editing options at the top of your screen. You need to make the height of that banner 5.2 centimeters. That should be the same for everybody. Okay, 5.2 should fit our template. There it is. That now fits our template perfectly. So you've got links now that point to your website, your own branded heading, and that's good to go. All we need now is to change the content. I'm going to look at that in the next tutorial, but that's sort of all of the customization done that you need to do for now. Now all we need to do is to save this as a template that you can edit each time you want to send out your mailings. This is a really important thing to do. Okay, save this as a template so you can reuse it. And the good thing about saving it as a template is you won't have to faff about with the formatting every time you send it out. It'll be very simple. So all we need to do to save it as a template is to go back up to these tabs at the top of your email. See this tab bar up here, and select the developer tab. Something you've probably never done before and you will never want to do again, but select the developer tab and it brings up a new set of options. The option we want to select is the publish option, and we want to select the publish form as. Okay, this will save it as a template. Select publish form as, and it opens up. You need to make sure that it's offering you the personal forms library option on the drop down menu, and then you can save it as your CAN newsletter. Okay, so call it CAN newsletter. You just type in the display name CAN newsletter, and it will create your form and call it CAN newsletter. Once you've done that, click publish, and you will have saved that as a template. Now I'll just show you how that works. I'll close this one down. What we want to do now is I'll show you to retrieve your template so that you can edit the content. All you need to do is to create a new email and go to the Office button at the top left of your screen and click on it. That will give you a list of options. On this list of options to the right, you will see at the bottom you have an option called Choose a Form. Click on the Choose Form selection. This will give you a dialog box. You want to then go to your personal forms library, so select personal forms, and that will bring up the list of any templates you've created. And this is a very useful way of saving standard emails. So we click on the CAN newsletter and open, and it creates the template. It brings up the template you've created ready for you to edit the content before you send it out. And that's the end of this part of our tutorial. Thank you very much.